welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be going through all the likes, not likes, everything I'm going to test out, my full review, and all of that quickly because I have some place to go later on. If you guys see the video from Wednesday, this past Wednesday, because you guys have seen this on a Friday, you have noticed that my son has graduated from high school, which is an achievement for both him and I throughout all the years that I've been a mom. Like I said in the video, that's been one of my challenge with my son. I explain everything through the time they're born, everything we went through, and now the day they graduated and all that. So I'm quickly getting ready to get ready to go to a graduation later on. I'm trying not to cry because I'm always one to start the tears, and I can't do that yet. So I got some of my makeup on. So yeah, everything I have down below, down description box, and all that. So this stuff I've been guy that I bought, test out, and finally decided to review. Let's go to the lips. Cause lips take me the longest when it comes to reviewing, but I know what I like, what I don't like. First of all, I've tried both of these. These are the APH Lip Velvet Liquid Lipsticks. These I got in Trend Mood. You guys saw that when you saw my Trend Mood video and everything. These are beautiful. I used to say that I do not like drying lipsticks, but this is very like looser text formula, but these are not dry at all. I thought they would be, but I got Peach Mint and Peachy Nude, which I do like it. I do like the lightest shade because I feel like that glass shade is good for now, and that gives the other one for later on when it gets more fall-like and deeper lip shades. But overall, I do like these. They are not dry as I thought they would be. They do dry down to a very smooth, velvet, powdery feel, which I don't mind that. You guys are, if you guys are not into like really dry desert type lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, uneven lipsticks that really dry down to a point where your lips look cracked and dry and all that, then I would do the Anastasia. Like I said, I got this in Trend Moose. I didn't buy my own, but I did buy the box that had that in there. So I was happy to get it. I was shocked, but grateful that I was in the box and that I didn't have to pay for it. Because I was thinking about it. I was like an off and on situation. I thought about it, not thought about it. I'm like, do I want it? Do I really want it? I decided to go ahead and do it. Okay. I know we usually try these out too, but again, I do have my full thoughts on them. Trying to try stuff out more, and that way I review it for you guys quicker and faster instead of waiting weeks later or months later, something like that, when you guys are always seeing the new things. But this is the Huda Beauty Fox Filler Liquid Lip Glosses. As you can see, I did not use this much. I don't know if because the formula or what, but I've only used it quite a few times, but I do like it. It's a more thicker, again, but it's a more thicker, that's what I'm saying, type of formula. It can be a little goopy. I do wipe some of it off because it can be, as you can see, the doper is like completely filled. I love the doper as a pointy one, so it's easy to fill up my lips and everything. The colors are beautiful. I love, again, this would be great fall. This is great for now, and the reason why I got the two colors. But overall, I do like formula. Just use like a little bit because they are a little sticky, a little gloopy, as a lot of people say. But yeah, I do like the formula. This formula on the other hand, I do not like. This is considered being they got some new CoverGirl Outlast stain. This is look like a pencil, like a marker, like you would see. But the problem I have with this is that it is stained, but it does look kind of patchy when, as you can see, on my lips. And I used it as a lip liner. I used it on its own before, but personally, I'm just not a big fan of this. I have lipsticks. I have like sticks that look like this. I prefer those over this, and it just seemed too drying to me personally. I know it's an Outlast, it stays long, and I appreciate that, but I'm just not into that. What I really do enjoy, they feel very soft on my lips and very cushiony, a lot less thicker than the Huda Beauty one, is these Gloss Crush Lip Serum by Flower Beauty. These I bought myself. Huda Beauty, myself, Outlast, myself. So, this is all myself. But as you can see in the applique, it's not as thick. It's more like a soft, like when you put on face skincare and you got that very light, watery type of syrup. I love these. I wear these to work. They stayed on for a long time. They didn't, you know, it felt really good on my lips by the end of the day. And I really prefer these over the Huda Beauty ones because of the formula and because of how less goopy and thick and they are. They're just very lightweight and everything. So I like it, but I like the Flower Beauty a lot more than the Huda Beauty. Now, Milk came out with, again, their own version of a cushion lip oil. This is way thinner compared to all three of them when it comes to this. And again, I bought this myself. And you can see I have used quite a bit of it. But again, I like the application. Most of these are clear. They really don't come out as the tint as you see on the bottle. But the formula is okay. It didn't seem like it lasted me a lot longer than the Flower Beauty did. As you can see, they're the two shades, but they're not really that tinted. But I got the shade Chocolate Care, or something like that, and Cookie Dough. So they're good. I like them, but they don't last as long. They are as thinner, more oilier than Flower Beauty because these are more like a treatment in a way. But again, between all of them, I would pick the Flower Beauty out all of that situation minus the liquid lipstick. This, on the other hand, I do not like. This is from Essence, the Hydrating Kiss Lip Oil. This actually feels like oil. It literally feels like you're putting oil on your lips. And I have so many, and you can see, like, when you take it out, like, it literally reminds me, oh, it feels so thick. It's so thicker. Thicker than the Huda Beauty one. It's sticky. It's so oily. I feel like you're putting actually a little oil on your lips. I don't like it. It's don't work for me. It's just like, bleh. So yeah, and I don't like that applique because I feel like it's rubbing on my lips in a bad way. I feel like it's actually like poking my lips. I don't know how or why, but it yeah. The next thing, this has been a love and hate relationship. This is one of the hard candy lip oils. They collaborate with Girl Scouts. I do have the palette. I will be reviewing that. The next one at the end of June. Yes, June. Sorry. For some more reason, first of all, I didn't like the scent of the original ones, but when they came out with the Girl Scout one, I loved it. It's thin mint. It smells like thin mint. I love Girl Scout cookies. The color just eh. But when you tip it over, the oil, for some odd reason, does come out. So it looked like I used more than I did. I did not use this much. The packaging just kind of sucks at that point. But as long as I keep it closed and keep it held up like this, now the oil will fall out. But I do like this a lot better than the original hard candy oil. Fortunately, it's a limited collection, so I don't think Hard Candy has this collection anymore. I did get a few things from it. Again, it'll be later reviews and all that. But I want to try the oil, see if it's different, see if it's a lot better than the original one. The other one just didn't smell as good. It worked, but I personally like this better. I just wish every time I use it, I wasn't worrying about dipping it over and spilling it. And that's what I've noticed the last few weeks of me having it. Just the packaging is not good. This one for Lion London. This I got CVS been quite a while. It's called the Twisted Heart Lip Tint and Lip Gloss Duo. So basically look like this. One side you do get the lip tint and you do get the lip gloss. So this is the lip gloss, which is not a bad lip gloss. And this is very like travel blend travel one. You want to put in press and take it with you for touch-ups. I want to use a lip gloss part of it. I mean, it's a cool concept by Lottie London, which I don't hardly ever try anything by Lottie London. And then we have the liquid lipstick. They call it, I think, a lip stain, lip duo, lip tint. So again, it's supposed to be one of those like tinted type of lip products. I like it. I mean, it looked good. There's a color. I mean, it's a little patchy, but it's a nice red. This type of red I would love to wear because it's not bold. It's not like out of the world red, and you don't have to be careful. It's stained and dries down. Now, this is a lot better stain than the CoverGirl one. Personally, it's not as drying as the CoverGirl was. So I do like the lip gloss. So yeah. So those are all my lip products. And then again, we'll go quickly. Like I said. So yeah, all the lip product I tried so far, this is a no for me. So yeah, that's something that I will not be keeping and not be keeping my class. And this is a good thing about trying this stuff because I know what I like, what I don't like. I know I'm going to keep and what I don't, what I'm not going to keep because I have so much makeup. Just by buying it there, it would just like, I do like this gray tone right here. This is a beautiful like silver, great for fall, great for like, you know, just one of those like silver metallic smoky eyes. But not a big fan of it. I personally was thinking about getting another one, but I'm like, nah, I'll just stick with that one and just, I'm going to get the full palette Born This Way shadow than the mini one. This one I do like, but the problem I have with these Wonder Beauty palettes that I get, well, like I said, this stuff I get box charm, so I will get like Ciate London, Wonder Beauty, palettes like that in my box charm. So I got this, I'm like, ooh, this would be beautiful for fall and everything. I love green shades. I feel like that they work so well for my eyeshadow, for my eyes, since I am green-eyed. So it's like, ooh. But the problem I have with this in every Wonder Beauty shadow, which drives me insane, is the fallout. I now use this Ciate one that I got for May box charm. I have it on my eyes. The moment that I put the little sparkly shadow on me, fallout. Same thing with these. They're beautiful. They're sparkly, they're glowing, they're everything I ever wanted in the shadow. The mattes are beautiful. They blend out easily. But I have a problem with fallout because I don't want to be sparkle all day. I love sparkle. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Aries girl. I love diamonds. I love sparkle. I love bling. I'm a typical Aries type girl. Woman, I should say. But I can only handle so much. And I don't want to go to work and have to stay at me because I have sparkle all over me. So I definitely use a primer. I use Do Your Eyes First if you have this palette. It's called the 12 layer one. Again, I love the shimmers. They're beautiful. I love greens. But if you're going to do this first. Put a glitter glue on. The NYX glitter glue is really good. I need to re-brush that. I get that because that's my favorite glitter glue. But do that before you do your face out. If you get any fallout, you just wipe it away. So, yeah. Next is this right here. This I bought myself from, I think, the Sephora sale. I know I did like 2 or 3 orders during that sale, so I think this was one of them, part of them. As you can see, look. I don't know if you guys can see this. The sparkle heaven. That's the permanent phrase. basically, this is a second version of my Makeup by Mayo Matte Master the Neutral. So he did a original one, more, I think, a cool tone one, warm tone. This is more of a cool tone. I like this, and I do like this shade right here. It's way different. And I don't have anything like this. I don't have a basic neutral eyeshadow, which is great if you don't know if you want a neutral eye look. This is great for every day, for any occasion, going out, going to work. If you want to spice up, use a different palette, but use this as matte. It's beautiful. I love it, but it's just a plain matte neutral palette. Then I have a lot of shades in other palettes, but I'm happy to try it. I'm happy to try Mayo's eyeshadows. They seem to wonderful, blend out beautifully. You can do different looks with them, different matte looks with them. So all the shadow palettes that I really loved and received, bought myself, is this one, the Anastasia one. Tasha Denona, it has everything that I want in a palette when it comes to me doing looks and all that. So these I will keep, but probably not going to be used as much. If I want a just plain matte eyeshadow look, I can look at this. If I want a cool look, I go there. If I want anything from here, I gotta use a glue. So yeah, this is the way it's at. Okay, so that's all the eyeshadow palettes. Next, let's get into mascara, which I have only 3. I tried out 3. First one, again, Buck Jumping. This from LAV, what, this brand right here. I don't know how you say it, but that's how it is No Chill Lengthening Volume Mascara. This is cool because this is another brown mascara. Again, I've been really to brown mascaras, even though I wear a black one. But I'm trying out the Ultra one that I got, so that reason why I have that on me. But yeah, but this is really cool. It has like one of those like spiking wands, and the thing about this, I'm scared about spiky wands. I don't like them personally. I feel like I poke out my eyes all the time. I get mascara everywhere. But this one right here, I think really did a great job. I really did like it. It didn't clump my lashes. It didn't make them spidery, anything like that. The color was good. You could see the color. And from this brand, I actually do like it. You gotta be careful with these type of wands. Again, can't poke, but yeah. This one, this is something that I'm not going to use again. It is the NYX Zero to Brown Long Range Brown Gel. Spoolie. Love it. But the problem I have with this is that this right here is like a powder glue something type form. It just gets too messy. It's too much in the brows. You got to make sure you be careful how much you use and what you put in it and everything. And it just creates a complete mess. I don't like the applicator at all. It's like a paddle full of brow stuff. It's just not my cup of tea. Definitely, I'm not going to use that again. This right here is the Wet n Wild Mega Wet Mascara. This one I got in the Dollar Tree when I did my $1.25 haul and try some stuff out from there. This is okay mascara. It doesn't do anything special. It doesn't make my eyes fluttery. It doesn't do that separation. It doesn't do any of that. It just basically just very short and rounded type mascara, and it just it's one of those mascaras like I could do without. I could do without it. Not really. This, on the other hand, the panorama one by L'Oreal. This is a good mascara. The wand is kind of spiky and kind of tapered and all that, but it does what I want to do. It almost makes my eyebrows look eyelashes look like this. Very separated, very fluffy, very all that. And it does give volume. I feel like that my lashes grow through this. So I'm really enjoying that. And I love L'Oreal and Chemical. I think a lot of L'Oreal mascaras I've tried, I've liked a lot for that reason. So it's definitely a win for me. These two are a win. Like I said, I go without the wet wild one. Okay, I'm quickly getting this done because I know after this I'm gonna have to probably finish getting ready. Um, let's go to this right here. Again, something that I've tried, got AOA. I did a full face using AOA Studio or Shop Miss A one video. I'll link a lot of this in the cards down below, things like that, just in case you miss any of them. But this is the Everglow Highlight in Twilight by AO Studio. The packaging is really cool. It's not one of those like cheap packaging, which I thought is beautiful. I love design here. And I don't know why I can't get open. Oh, the struggles. Oh, okay. I love the embossing. It's like a beautiful flower. It's kind of dry in a way, but it's so beautiful. It kind of look like one of those high-end highlighters. It doesn't infra-texture or anything like that. It does a glow within. It's not too much. It is one of my favorite highlighter beside the iconic one. And it's inexpensive. Love it. Next, this right here from LA Color Cream Gel Blush. Again, got from $1.25 from the store, Dollar Tree. This is a beautiful blush. It's one of those blushes that is very lightweight, very pigmented, so a long way goes a long way. But it's beautiful. It's literally lightweight. It feels like gel. It's very not streaky. It's not splashy or anything like that. It blends out beautifully, and I love the color and all of that. So again, cream blushes are. Whew, I love. I've been again love cream blushes. Okay, next is Sephora one. This is the translucent setting powder. I actually do like this. I feel like that it does keep my makeup on for a long time. I use it all over my face. I even try it underneath my eyes. It didn't look that good. It kind of creases up, but other than that, I actually think it's a pretty good powder. It's a very like milled, translucent, so it's one of those like very like fine milled powders that just blend, do the thing, and keep your makeup on for a long time. So I actually do like this powder. I tried two of the Morphe one. I got it in a kit. There was the brightening one and the translucent one. The brightening one supposed to, again, we're on the trend of getting pink powders or pink loose powders and brightening up that eye and all that, which I'm a fan of because I need all the brightening I can get. But again, it's one of those pink powders. And it doesn't like, the thing about that, when you do blend it in, it doesn't look pink, but it doesn't really look bright either. I feel like that it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. It kind of creases underneath the eye. It just, I don't know if Morphe is known. I know they're known for the eyeshadow palettes, so big, huge palettes, which I had one that Jaclyn Hill did with Morphe a while back. But when it comes to translucent powder, I could do Sephora, I could do L'Oreal, I could do. There's so many powders out there that just does a great job brightening underneath the eye. Not Patra, but Pat McGrath just came out with a version of that. I know Lil Brain did. I know a lot of brands did a lot of those powders and are brightening up. and a lot of them work a lot better than this. I just don't like the fact that it creates needs my eyes. I'm going to use it, but I don't know if it's going to stay in my collection. That's the thing. This, on the other hand, I really did like this Zip formula. This is the Butter Glow Bronze and Blush. Now, I've used this as a bronzer and as a blush. The thing about this is that it's great as a bronzer and a blush. You just have to build the blush up. But when you mix it together and you get all of this, you have the most beautiful neutral type tone. So this is the bronzer, that's the bronzer, blush. You can see that you get that glow, but you get that neutral, peachy, pink, bronzy type blush, which they suggest that you do swirl all the way around. You could do it either way, but I like it either way. I like, that and everything. Okay. Next is this right here. This is the new Too Faced Melting Bronzer Sculpt Stick. This is very easy to use. It's very melty. It's bronzy. It blends in like a dream. It's a stick version of their bronzer powder version. And I've never used a powder version, so I'm like, ooh, let's try the stick version. So I did, and I love it. I got mine in chocolate mousse. It does smell like it, I'm telling you right now. But you gotta be careful how much you put on there because it will, it's like I said, it's a melty product, but it blends out. You can use a sponge, you can use a brush, you can use your hands, you use whatever you need. But once it blends out, it looks amazing. This is more like, to me, a bronzing cooler type one, because it is called the Sculpt Stick, so it has more of that grayish type one, but it looks good on me. It doesn't look gray or anything like that. It just really sculpts. You definitely see, my cheekbones and all that and everything, but very blendable. Just be careful how much you use. And it, yeah, so love it. Gonna keep using it. But the next thing is this right here. I know a lot of people did not like the Costa BB Burst and Gel Cream. I personally did like it. I'm sorry, I did. It's something I've used for quite a while, and it's everything you need is light coverage, hydration, smooth blur effect. Now, I don't know if it did all that, but I know that it's beautiful. I have dry skin. I'm telling you right now, only glow you see is from my sunscreen and my moisturizer. Other than that, you will see a desert on my face. This helps. As long as I set a powder and all of that, it's a very lightweight type of one. And I got mine at 14 light neutral. I personally like it. It does look patchy on me. It doesn't look dry. It just looks like skin. The way that's supposed to, it almost remind me of the new one, okay, the Bond face in a way. But look, it gives you that glow, and I love it. It's not too much for me, and I can handle it. I know some people are very cautious when it comes to glow and everything, but it looks amazing. Tell you right now, my opinion, it does. Whether you like it or don't like it, but anyone different, anyone has a different taste of makeup and everything. Next is, this is one of my newest favorite concealers. The Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfect Concealer. Oh my god, this is amazing. This does not bring out my fine lines. It's blendable. It's got amazing coverage. All my dark circles are away. It does great with powder. I mean, no matter what powder I put over it, it will work. Very lightweight, like I said, and I just love it. I really do. And this type, and I have my shade in, which, oh yeah, 1 in 1. Sorry. It is really great. That's it. I mean, it's got a little peachy tone in it, but I love it. I really do. I use this several times, more than my other concealers, more than my Project Paint concealer, which I need to be using. But the effortless, the amazing, the blendability, the coverage, not going to fine lines. It's just one of those amazing concealers that you seriously cannot put down. So next is this. Of course, we know everyone's coming out with something like this. So Juvia's Place. This is like the elf, or like the Charlotte Tilbury. These other brands come out with this flawless filter where you can mix in makeup, put it on your own, all that. I've used this quite a bit. This is great. I have mixed this with moisturizer, my foundations, and different things like that to give me that more glowy look. And this will look like. And I actually do like this. I think I kind of like this better than my elf one. I've used it on its own too. It's beautiful on its own. It just gives you that little bit of coverage, that glow, that flawless face, and I think it's a lot better than my elf one. Because my elf one gives like a little bit more glow, kind of like that little bit more luminosity. But this kind of does that, but in the middle. It's kind of like in the middle, and you can see the difference. So I love e.l.f. and I will been using their products and been using that. But yeah, that's the way it goes. Okay, so another one which is driving me nuts with the freaking cap. This is the sucky cap. But this is the Morpheus Light Form Extended Hydrating Foundation. Loving it. I'm loving this. This is so amazing. It's lightweight. It's a little yellow tone, but I got mine in light 05N. But it does, I don't know, it does something to me that makes me want to keep using it over again. Like, I've used this so much times, and I just love it. It's full weight. It doesn't give you, it literally look like you're hydrated. Look like you put on some hydration, glowing, you're not dry. It just gives you that glow within and full coverage type of foundation. And it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful when it goes on. Next is this right here, which is the different version, the Juvia's Place. These are called like the glow liquid blushes. They have the matte version, then they came out with the glowy version. I personally love the glowy version more than I do, then I probably would have the matte version. This is called Soft Tulip. First of all, the shade is beautiful. That's the shade. When you blend out, a little bit goes a long way. It does remind me of the e.l.f. one and the Rare Beauty one. It is very pigmented, so be careful. But once you blend it out, you have like that blush and highlighter combined in a beautiful way. And it's like you don't have to put that blush, that highlighter on, and you just go with it. And it looks beautiful, amazing. It blends out amazingly. I love the color. I love stuff like. Okay, as I was saying for an IGN, so yeah, that's everything that I purchased, tried, put in a video, been trying out, testing all that. So this is my final thought review on all of it, everything I liked, everything I didn't like. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and give a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. That way you guys know when I upload. And please subscribe. I'm so close to getting 100 subscribers. It is my goal this year to do that. So everyone who is hitting that bell, subscribing, I appreciate you all. Oh, and everything will be down below. Everything that I'm wearing on my face, I'll be using and all that will be down below in the description box. So, yeah.
Made a love potion for you. Little sweet.